Hey guys, so I'm on the Paladin and I got the recipe for the golden scale boots. I've been checking the auction house like every hour or so, and I found it in there for 100 gold and I bought it. Yeah, I tried to look on the WoW database to find where it drops. Wasn't able to look at it there. I went back to WoWhead. And I put it on the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, and I did a search to see, where does this recipe drop? And there was like a handful of places that it dropped, and it was extremely low drop rate. I went over to, I made another video. I think I posted it. I may not have yet. I think I did though, where I'm killing the ogres. I'm in the area in the Badlands. The drop rates are just not very good over there, and I might go back there just to see what does drop, because I have a theory that if you go to somewhere where no one has been there killing the mobs for an extended period of time, that the drop rates are multiplied significantly, and then after you've been there for a while, it seems like the drop rates go down. I might just be imagining it. I can't tell yet. That's what it seems like is happening though. But anyways, man, I'm really excited to have these. So I bought some mats from the auction house, and I'm going to make 2 pairs. And I wanted to, let me see. I want to pull up my list. So let's see. Where is it? I've got all these random other pictures on my thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to find that. Let me find that real quick. Here we go. Okay. And let me do display capture. I've got my list here. Get back to WoW. So what did these come out? Dodging, 3 stamina, 3 dodge. That's not really what I'm after. Where's the other pair? I should have made 2. Huh. Weird. I thought I made 2 pair. I thought I remember seeing a 2 here. So I'm glad I'm recording because I don't understand what happened. I remember having enough gold bars to make 2. Let me just do a little search. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Okay, I'll figure that out later. But anyways, I'm still going to upgrade these and put them in the auction house. They're still good. They could be good for my gladiator. Dodge rating. I mean, I'd rather have some strength or stamina. But check out this. Okay, I can make this. I have the recipe. I now can make the boots. I can make the coif. The skill gauntlets. I need to do the quests. I need to level up. Well, first I need to unlearn skinning on my warrior, my human warrior. Unlearn skinning, learn blacksmithing, level it up, get the quests, which I'm going to have to go through a few quests, I think, before I actually get to this one. So that's kind of, that's going to take a minute. Let's see, the Orcish War leggings. I need to do some more quests on Rubius before I can get the quest for this one. The shoulders, let me see, I think I can make the shoulders. Golden scale shoulders, yes. Okay, bracers. Mithril scale bracers, yes. And actually, I can make a pair right now. That's great. Which I won't be able to use these for a tiny bit, for a couple of levels, but still, I'll be glad to have these. I wonder what they'll come out as. Really thought I made 2 pair. Okay. Of the monkey. 3 stamina, 3 agility. I mean, the 3 extra stamina is nice. Really, what would be awesome is of the bear. That's my favorite one, I think. I think it's the best overall stats. If you just only get stamina, it's probably going to be like 5 stamina. If you only get 1 stat, it's probably going to be like 5, is what I think. But if you get of the bear, 3 stamina, 3 strength, that's pretty good. So I'll upgrade these later, and it'll come out to 9 strength, 8 stamina. Yeah, so they're a bit better than these other ones. These do have expertise, 6 expertise, 7 from the random enchant. But, you know, I may make a few pairs of these bracers and of the boots to get a pair that I really like. And I'll just post these in the auction house. So let's actually go check out the auction house and see if there's any bracers in there already. Yeah. I got some bread in the oven. Making some bread, and when the bread's done, we're gonna make some pizza. Okay, so there's none in the auction house. That's a good sign to me, because I don't really want these. I don't really want these, and I don't want these either. I want it to be of the bear or something like that. And let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Orcish. See, look at these. 5 strength, 4 expertise. That would be good. This would be okay. Yeah. I mean, those aren't great. There's only 3 pair in there. Let's see the chest piece. Now I could buy this from the auction house, but I want to make it. So this is of stamina. 9 stamina, I would be pretty glad for that. That's 17 stamina, 16 strength, plus 3 to all stats. And let's take a look at the enchanting recipe. Where is it? Stats. Prices were pretty high last time. 300 gold. Man, 300 gold is a lot. 100 gold is a lot for those boots. But the thing is I think I could make my money back because the recipe is so rare. And people making gear and putting it in the auction house is a little bit rare too, considering how many people are on the server. And I really wanted it. I was making it. I was gonna make sure I got these before I even played my warrior again. And I'm really glad to get this because I want to get back on the warrior. He was really fun the last time I was playing him. And yeah, let's go back to those orcish. Oops. I just want to check the strength. 19 strength. So when they're green, they give 17. Okay, so it goes up by 2. Let's check out the helmet. The coif. Mithril coif. Which I was out there in the Badlands and I got a bunch of mithril ore. So even though I didn't get the recipe I wanted, I did get some gold on this character just from vendor stuff. And I got a bunch of steel, a bunch of iron ore that I used to make my stuff, and I've got a bunch of mithril. So, wow, of the death blow? Well, that's kind of cool. Is this really it? No. What am I looking at here on my list? Golden scale coif. Okay. And where does that come from? Vendor. Okay. I'll have to go buy that vendor because 20 gold is more than what I want to spend. But I would like to see the helmet if anyone's made it. Yeah, no. Okay, let's see. The vendor's in Tanaris. I think Rubius is in Tanaris. So, or Gadgetzan. No, I'm on Rubius now. He's in Orgrimmar. Okay. Well, anyways, we're getting close. Things are coming together. I was starting to wonder how long it was going to take, so this is good. Alright guys, let's call that done. Thanks for watching my progress. It'll be cool to see all the gear come together. So, hey, if you want these boots, I'll make you a pair, and I'll only charge you the cost of the materials. So, whatever that ends up being, my guess is 4 gold, 5 gold. So, yeah, alright, thanks for watching guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.